Hi everyone, it's Ellen, and today in my journal we're using lots of floral elements. So I'm just flipping through some papers that I've got recently. This sticker book, this is a Maggie Holmes sticker book from, I think it's the Gingham Garden sticker book. And I've also got these beautiful floral pieces. So these are from a company called Rosie's Studio, which I haven't bought anything from before, but they're really lovely quality. So I'm definitely going to look more into what they do. All of those items I just got on heylittlemagpie.com. So that is the website I used to use for all of my scrapbooking embellishments, and I like to go on it every so often and just get a couple of sticker books and things because they're really easy to use in my journal, and I really like the cut apart sheets because they're such an inexpensive way to get quite a bit of ephemera. They're usually around £1 and you get all of these different elements. So I'm going to be focusing on this paper today, which is the Bow Bunny Bloom paper from their Willow and Sage collection. Again, I don't think I've used anything Bow Bunny before, but this is a really lovely paper with these beautiful frames, and I really wanted to make a feature of that today because I knew I was going to work with floral elements. So I'm working on this page that you see here. I've added a scrap of a floral paper just down the edge of my left-hand page just to add more floral elements. I knew that was the direction I was going to be going with these pages. And I love this matte paper, but I think it just needed something floral on the top to make it cohesive with the rest of my pages. So I've just stacked that down, and then I'm going to trim out this frame. So I'm actually going to use it as a frame and cut out the middle, which I've done there, and I've put a beautiful picture of my little bear Theo inside it. And then I've got this collage of 3 photos, so you can see I've cut one of the photos out and used it on a different page already. So I'm going to use that frame with the Theo picture in it to cover up that awkward space that I've got. I'm backing my collaged photos onto this really pretty decoupage paper. I don't remember where this is from, it's really old. I've not got much of it left, so I'm going to have to hunt around and see if I can find something similar because it's really beautiful. I love the colours. It adds a really nice background to my photos without being too heavy on the eye because it's decoupage, so it's nice and thin. So I'm going to get that stuck down, overlapping that floral scrap of paper that I've got. So I've gone ahead, stuck that frame down with the picture of Theo in, and I'm flipping through all of these beautiful floral elements, just deciding which ones I want to use on my page. Again, I never want to cover up too much of the actual paper that I've used, but I want it to be nice and floral because obviously that's the theme I'm going with today. So I'm just picking out a few different elements. These are really gorgeous because some of them have gold foiling, some of them are sort of made out of book paper. They're all cardstock, but I mean they're printed to look like book paper, and you can build your own clusters with them. The leaves come separate on a lot of them, which is really nice. So yeah, I was really happy with these. You get quite a lot in the bag as well, which is always a bonus to me. I'm going through the Maggie Holmes sticker book now just to pick out a few extra things to embellish this page with, and these stickers are gorgeous. They are all on a clear paper, I believe, which I really like for my journal, but you have to just be a bit more careful with the placement because obviously you want to be able to see the images that you've stuck down. I've added a couple of quotes. One says "my reason to smile," that's at the top of the page, and another one says "one of a kind," and that's below the photo of Theo and his beautiful cheeky grin. So I'm pretty much finished with that page. I don't know if I've done it yet or not, but I will add a sort of dash line around the floral paper that I added underneath my photos, just to add a little bit of black in there, because I've got that black quote at the top and I really like the look of that. I'm working on my next page here. I've got a collage of 2 photos of Ely Cathedral, because me and Mum and Theo spent the day in Ely, and it was such a beautiful day. I've got these gorgeous photos, so I wanted to make sure I documented them. I've added the word Ely to one of the pictures of the cathedral, and Theo and my mum are actually in them, but they're very, very small because I was trying to get in as much of the cathedral as I could. So you're probably not going to be able to see that on camera, but they are there. Very, very, very tiny. I've stuck that photo down and it overlaps my page, but that's okay because this is a thinner page, so when you close my journal it doesn't stick out, although it looks like it might do at the minute. Once it's closed, it's just sort of the same length of other pages that I've got in my journal. Going back through the sticker book, and I add a label to the bottom of my 2 cathedral photos. You've seen me add that here. That doesn't work out. I made a mistake on it and I couldn't peel it back off, so I actually stick a little sort of journal piece over the top to do my journaling on, because yeah, that just went wrong. That didn't work at all, but also because it's a clear sticker, it wasn't really standing out anyway. So yeah, you can see here there's a different little journaling spot on the top of there where I've just added my journaling about what a beautiful day it was, and seeing the cathedral. I've then got 2 photos of Theo at our baby group, and I think it was a messy play day. He's got some sand and some water and he's having a great time. We still go to this group now, so we started going when Theo was 4 months old and he's now 2.5, and we still go. So yeah, we absolutely love it. I've added a couple of just floral embellishments and a little love heart and some washi tape style stickers from that Maggie Holmes book, and I'm calling that page done. I'm flipping over to the next page now, and where that photo overlapped, I've just covered that part with some vintage style washi tape. I just didn't like the back of the photo. And I'm just picking which photos I want to use on this page. I'm on a real mission at the minute to get through my journaling as much as possible without it feeling like a chore, because it can do a little bit. I'm still quite behind. I'm now up to October last year, and I really want to get, so I'm just sort of a couple of months behind, because otherwise I feel like I can forget some of the stories that I had planned to tell, and then I'm not really using my journal for what it's for, which is about journaling the little stories in life. And you know, some of these photos that I've taken almost a year ago, I can't remember. I can't remember some of the things that I knew I wanted to say about them. So yeah, I'm on a real mission to try and catch up. In between filming videos, I am working on my journal sort of on my own without filming, just to try and get through it all. And I feel like when I'm not filming, I can just sort of stick the photos down and write about them. It doesn't have to be too interesting, whereas when I'm filming, I'm trying to think of new techniques and new things to show people what I'm doing to keep my videos interesting. So it's quite nice sometimes to just sit down, just me and my journal, and journal in a natural way rather than trying to make it interesting. Okay, so I have added a gorgeous floral pattern paper to the left hand side of my page so I can make a flip out, just so I can stick more photos on. And that paper is from a paper pad from The Works. It's really lovely. And I've embellished the front of that with some stickers from my Maggie Holmes sticker book. So that says always look for the magic and smile. And I've added more of those gorgeous floral embellishments to the top of that, and then a couple of star stickers as well. I just wanted to do something pretty for a change, so yeah, I've added that. And then on the back I've just got a big collage of 4 photos just from different things that we did in the month of August. I've got a selfie here. I don't do this very often. It always feels a little bit awkward. So I don't take selfies very often. If you see a selfie, it's because I've had a rare occasion to put makeup on. So this is one of those days. I can't remember what we were doing, but every now and then I like to try and make myself add a photo of me to my journal, because I'm the one that's journaled about least. And I'm the one that's pictured least because I'm the mum and we take the photos. I've backed my selfie with various floral scraps of paper that I had just laying on my desk, and I have just thrown a load of those beautiful floral embellishments all over the page, and I love it. I've tried to add in some of the gold pieces as well, and then I add in this gorgeous gold leaf to the left hand side of my photo, and I'm really happy with how that looks. It's nice to have pages that aren't just full of photos sometimes, because I've said it before, my journals are always really photo heavy, and I like to have more pages like this sometimes where they're just a bit more decorative, because it's more fun for me, to be honest. Imagine a few small stickers from that sticker book, just like some golden hearts, some cameras, a little bird, and I also added 2 tabs just to make it easier to flip out the flip out. So behind the floral flip out that I made, I've got 4 more photos. I've got a couple of Theo swimming with my mum and a couple of him just being gorgeous. Again, these are no big events that have happened. I don't really have much to say about them. I just want to add them because they're really sweet photos. So I've just decorated around them, added a couple of quotes. One of them says, "Hey there sunshine," and one of them says, "You and me." I also added a washi strip from that Maggie Holmes book and a floral embellishment as well. And that is my pages all finished. So I really enjoyed this one. The mix of vintage and floral will always be my favourite style, and if I'm in a bit of a rut, this is what I go back to. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed these pages, and as always, thank you very much for being here. Bye everyone.